Welcome to another episode of Where the Stones Have a Story to Tell. This is episode 30, and we are in the middle of our Snake Cave site series here at Gilbert Hills State Forest, Foxboro, Massachusetts. Where the Stones Have a Story to Tell. The story here is a vast ceremonial site made up of multiple stone structures and natural features. So throughout the next few episodes, we're going to get into breaking down and decoding this site. Why would they have built it? How would they have used it? And what specifically were they celebrating in their rituals here? I have found a foundational piece of research that I'm going to share with you in this episode by an archaeologist by the name of Peter Campbell. We're going to come back to his work as we get into future episodes around the origin story of First Woman. But for now, let's get into the why. What was part of their belief system that would have brought them to a situation where they would lay out tons of stone and perform rituals here in this forest? Let's get to it.
The research and perspective in this text, the Archeology of Underwater Caves, is foundational to understanding really the purpose and the lens through which ancient Native Americans practiced their spiritualism with stone structures and sites. Peter Campbell puts this together so succinctly in this text that I really have to dedicate a whole episode just on the concepts in this page to create the foundation for the Snake Cave site and others. Wish I had found this years ago, but information specifically to this and the next few episodes are found in Chapter 12, Ritual Use of Springs and Cave Lakes by Native North American Cultures. And I came across this as I was researching the relationship between serpents and caves in North American mythology. As he sets it out at the beginning of Chapter 12, I just have to go down verbatim because I can't put it or paraphrase it any better than he wrote it. To begin, it is important to understand how landscape plays an active role in the North American cosmologies. Native American sacred landscapes are composed of unusually striking geological features such as mountains, waterfalls, caves, and high cliffs, as well as physically unremarkable locations such as boulders, rock ledges, groves of trees, pools of water, and springs. Native Americans animate the Earth worldview is composed of dynamic landscapes that require human interaction to maintain a balance between natural and supernatural forces. And I think that is really the crux of it, that their spiritualism and their rituals were intended to be this nexus between the natural and supernatural world. Ritual is the act that ties landscape and worldview together, allowing individuals to influence the supernatural. Activity within the landscape was a process of ritual practices meant to keep balance within the cosmos. However, the places where these rituals occurred often lack the material cultural footprint of domestic sites or hunting camps, making the ritual sites difficult to identify in the archaeological record. Instead, archaeologists must practice an experiential approach, drawing on theories such as phenomenology to understand the landscape. This allows one to locate natural features that were the foci of rituals and document the few artifacts or ecofacts that may be present and tie the evidence together using historical ethnographies. I really think this text summarizes the entire concept of this series and any exploration into the ritual practices of ancient Native Americans, where they saw themselves as this balance point between the natural and supernatural. They saw themselves as being and providing balance, and the rituals they undertook were designed to create and maintain that balance. And so throughout the analysis here of the Snake Cave site, we are going to come back to this concept because I do think it is completely foundational. I'm glad I found it and I was able to share it with you. And so let's get on to the next few episodes of digging into what the ancient Native Americans were doing at the Snake Cave site here at Gilbert Hills State Forest, Foxboro, Massachusetts. Until next time, as always, thanks for watching.